Buonasera, dottoressa. And congratulations also to your birthday today. After our long discussions about the techniques, the meaning and the benefit of MRI, I have thought about the whole setup myself. First ideas had already been developed by your grandfather, but then, with a few innovative steps and the help of some other friends, I could significantly improve the present insufficient technology. First of all, the present systems are much too big, sometimes maybe for a good reason, much too noisy, and, last not least, much too expensive. I understand that you need a magnetic field to look into the brain, but is it really necessary that you need 7 Tesla or more for that? No, in my opinion. A small number of those neodymium-based supermagnets should be fully sufficient to provide a clean and reproducible magnetic field. Some of these strong tiny magnets I have integrated into an ordinary light cap which I normally use for playing golf. Beside a background magnetic field, we also need high-frequency electric fields. A slightly modified commercial mobile telephone can easily provide those fields and serve as a receiver for the resonance signals at the same time. I have mounted it on the cap. The measured signals can also be wirelessly transferred to the analyzer, which is a practical aspect of the setup. As you know, MRI can only measure the spatial distribution of a brain activity, which is okay for a number of useful applications. However, it cannot give any information about the fantastically distributed communication connections, the so-called connectome of the brain. To measure these electrical fluctuations, there is a long-established method of electroencephalography, which can give a very simple idea of the electric signals in the brain. My groundbreaking innovation, therefore, also uses methods of encephalography in addition to the modified MRI technology. As you can see, the cap also has some electrodes to register the electrical fluctuations in the brain at the same time. The modified mobile phone takes care of the data transmission of these signals as well. But instead of using Fourier transformations, which are a standard operation in MRI technology, we use the Hankel transformation with its integral core being the 3-dimensional spherical Bessel function Jn. This transformation delivers the combination of spatial information given by Jn and the temporal fluctuations of the modified magnetic resonance signal. A similar transformation is made with a spatio-temporal measurement from the EEG data acquisition. The final result is achieved by a convolution of these 2 Hankel transformations. And as TB is a Hilbert-Schmidt operator, it can easily be transferred into a visual, real-time image of the brain function. Typical images of the brain with these technologies look like this. Please have in mind that they do not give any spatial information. What you see in a separate part of the image cannot be allocated to a special place in the brain. The images show the live operation of the whole brain with all its communication signals crossing the manifold spatial structures. As you can immediately understand, the interpretation of these images is the key to the brain. I have studied thousands of individuals with my cap under their head in various situations to understand the images. There were many surprises, I can tell you. If you show a test person an apple, for example, a special pattern develops which is rather similar when you show it to a European or an Asian individual, a well or less well educated individual, which means that the basic functions of the human brains are quite similar for the individuals. With my case database, which includes the images of about 1 million individuals, I was able to design a translator which automatically converts the measured live signal into a written image in the language you can select. This application makes my innovation extremely powerful, especially for psychologists who now can just read, in a literal sense, what the patient is thinking. I had a number of phone calls from the NSA recently who would pay a lot of money to get access to this innovative instrument. If you are not convinced yet, I would like to make a live test now. Could you please come to the desk for this test now? I have to interrupt this presentation for a minute while we place the cap on the test person. Now we can ask you some questions, but you must not answer them with words. We will see your answer in the images we take with that new technology. First question. Do you know this person? No. Well, this is the very first patient that has been examined with the first commercial MRI instrument. I'm a little bit surprised that you don't know that. You just had your doctor's examination in MRI matters recently, isn't it?
But okay. Second question. Do you know this place? Yes. You know this place. Third question. Do you want to go there again? Yes. Obviously, the brain is rather active when you answer this question. Last question. Why do you want to go there again? The Nobel Prize! The Nobel Prize! That is it! Now we have it! I want one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be, when all of my dreams are a heartbeat away and the answers are all up to me. Give